Afternoon, gentlemen. So in this one today, we're actually focused on the UK, which is an actual onshore company, right? And what we're actually looking at is reasons why you would have a UK company or reasons why you would keep your UK company. It's a very common question from clients who do have UK companies who maybe now live in Dubai, they maybe now live in Panama, they live all over the world, but like, why do I still have this company, So in terms of the actual benefits, right? You've got a reputation and a credibility that comes out of the UK, and having that UK on front facing cover as an enterprise. So again, it carries huge, strong international recognition. You get banks. The banking in London is fantastic. Also, you can have clients, suppliers, and they're very comfortable with dealing with a UK enterprise. And again, it's easier to enter, into contracts internationally within Europe and within the UK itself. So that's a key measure right now of why you would simply even have one. Now, again, the tax benefits for a actual UK company aren't always the best, right? But if a company is actually kind of structured with non-UK actual management and control and no UK source income, corporate taxes potentially might not apply in the UK. It's a very interesting proposition, but obviously if you do have a lot of UK ties, might not be working out for you, X, Y, Z. And then back into banking, you've got the fintechs, you've got the Revoluts, you've got all of this nice, easy, fast, lovely, beautiful banking, which you do have in the UK. A lot of people don't like the UK, but at the end of the day, it is a financial hub of the entire globe. Worldsbestcities.com right now, it's the #1 city in the world to actually be. So whereabouts to live as an entrepreneur, I wouldn't say so myself. I'd probably say so Dubai or Panama, New York, Monaco. There's more opportunity maybe in Switzerland than, or even Milan, than the UK right now. I've always found it hard to do business in the UK myself. But reasons to actually close the UK company we might want to look at as well. And that is, if management or control is in the UK, or if a UK resident in the UK, HMRC will globally tax those profits, right? So that's obviously a big problem. Again, there's also annual filings, confirmation statements, and accounting, and it just adds additional admin stress and also costs. So there's some really big cons. And again, it is a public, actual registered, let's say, industry. You can see all public information. You can see my directors. You can see the actual shareholders. Currently, I'm making this video because we're thinking about maybe closing down the UK, doing it dormant and just leaving it there. But we want to kind of keep that reputation of having a UK entity as well. It's always useful, especially for backup banking, right? So again, those directors, shareholders, people of significant actual control are on a public record, and it's not good for privacy or asset protection if that's the actual goal of yourself, right? And again, it might not be needed in your flow. It might not just be adding any value. You might already have a Swiss company or a Liechtenstein or a Luxembourg. Maybe there's no need to have that extra reputation. You don't want to hire UK people. You don't want to have an office there. So why simply have the UK company? And again, even if it's a dormant company, which is my current situation, should I make it dormant or not? And if it's not going to be used, it's probably better to actually close it down, as you might get some penalties, you might get this, you might get that. So a rule of thumb here: keep the UK company if it is in tangent, if it's banking facing, client facing, and if it adds the actual credibility to deals, or close it or mark it dormant. If it's just sitting there and it's essentially creating risk and adding costs without those benefits. So very simple video here, guys, all about the UK company on should you close it down, should you keep it open, especially for those people who have one. If you want a quick consultation, you can book a free meeting with me down below, or drop me an email at will.hodgson@forwardpointsolutions.com. I'm happy to help anytime. And other than that, I'll see you in my next video, guys. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.